guys, as I said, here we are, we're back. So I just kind of wanted to keep them separated, the sessions. We're going to test now is we're going to try the 2 times 12 gram, the Ulmerix branded, or Humerix branded 2 times 12 gram adapter, which I call cylinder. But we're going to try that out with the new 11.5 inch barrel, 686 barrel, and the additional 6-inch Reaper suppressor. So I'm going to give that a try and see what we get with, actually, hell, you know what? Let's put the additional 7.5 inch barrel extension on here as well. Why not? I haven't even shot around out of it yet, so let's see what we get for an increase with the 2 times 12. So why not? Taking off the Reaper. And I haven't really noticed a heck of a lot out of that Reaper, to be honest with you, but all right. And then we have the 7.5 inch extension, which is also the same size. It's 686. So this brings me to what, like 19 inches or something, I think. 19 inches on CO2. We'll see what she does. All right, and then we'll put the Reaper on as well. This doesn't really count as length of barrel, but with the Reaper on there, I think it ends up being, I mean, it's supposed to help with front end pressures. But I think with the Reaper, and we're what, like 25 inches long here. So we'll see how that works. Again, this is with the stiffer 60 millimeter long, but the slightly stiffer 1.8 millimeter wire gauge bolt spring. And I have an extended mag of, I believe, 8 are in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 8 of the 9.9 gram riot balls. These are a little smaller. They're like a 682. So they're a little bit smaller than the 9.9 or 10 gram AR Tactical Jewels that I was just shooting in the previous video. So they're not quite as bore matched by any means, but they usually work out pretty good for me. So let's go ahead and puncture this. I did put a plastic washer in between the two 12 gram cartridges because I was having some intermittent problems again with getting clean punctures on both of these. So hopefully that'll take care of it. Let's give it a try. Let's see. Let me hold it over here. Let's try it here. All right. All right. Looks good. That should be good. I don't have my gauge anymore in there. I'll have to get a replacement for it. All right. So far as I know and hope, we have both of these punctured now. Again, I am running a spacer in between them, so it should be all set. All right, we're going to go ahead and turn this on and off on, and we'll see. Make sure first before we load it. All right, I could hear the bolt engage. It sounded good, nice and crisp. I'm going to open this all the way. I'm not hearing any leaks. So everything looks good here. Put the laser on. We have our 8 rounds of 9.9 riot balls here, 9.9 gram riot balls. And we'll load those up. Mag feels good, feels like it's in there. Let me swipe this off the screen. All right, just wanted to make sure it was still recording. These stupid notifications. All right. All right, so here we go with the 19 inches of barrel now, and the 6 inches of the Reaper suppressor. We're going to go ahead and just call out feet per second as they go through the the Karani here. All right, extended mag, 8 rounds, 9.9 gram riot balls, shot 1. Woo, 329.3 feet per second. That bounced right back at me. Shot 2, 323.3 feet per second. Shot 3, 317.9 feet per second. Shot 4, 313.1. Shot 5, 304.1. Shot 6, 258.7. Shot 7. All right, I got a dead trigger. All right. Yeah. I'm thinking I didn't hit this hard enough. Again, I'm struggling with these things. I don't even know why I use them, honestly, with the problems that I've had. There's no way I should have been able to get 8 rounds off, and feet per second should have been higher if I had both of these 12 grams punctured. So I am going to release what I have here. And that's where the bolt did not, well, maybe it's normal for the bolt to not be fully retracted since I'm kind of in between shots here. I don't know. Again, I'm not using the factory bolt spring on here either, so I'm going to turn, since I have an on and off on here, I'm going to turn the on and off. I'm going to degas the actual marker itself. Let the bolt retract back fully here. I thought I still had a round in there, but I guess I didn't. All right, that looks good. All right, let me engage it again. Yeah, there ain't enough pressure. Okay, it didn't even. All right, it didn't even. All right, so yeah, definitely one of those cartridges. I'm gonna open up right now, but yeah, it definitely did not do what it was supposed to do. All right, still fighting that problem. Let's take this off. I think we're just gonna switch right to some HPA now. And let's take a look. Let's take a look-see. I have been struggling with this thing, these 2x12s. And I put the washer in between, which usually helps out. Yeah. You know, it's the back one. You know, I never punctured fully. So I'm sure if I spin this on right now and smash this thing, it'll puncture. But it kind of defeated the purpose. I wanted the volume, you know, the pressure and volume from 24 grams of CO2 combined, you know, the 212s, rather than just one at a time. So it kind of defeats the purpose. If you can't get them both to puncture at the same time, then why bother, right? Excuse me, why bother? So I think we're just gonna leave that alone, and I'll figure something out another day for that. And let's go to HPA and see how that goes here. All right. I think I'll try the new mag too. So we have here, this is a 9 CI tank that I have pumped up pretty much to capacity, 9 CI. And it's, this one here is rated for 1,000 PSI output. This is an Air Tactical. It's got the slide check built in. So I'm going to go ahead and shoot with this one. We'll give this a try. Let's see how it goes. And let me put a little squirt of silicone lubricant in here. Although I have quite a bit still in there, so we'll give that a try. We'll spin this on. And again, this is with that slightly heavier duty bolt spring, so. All right, we're good and tight there. Let's move that. All right, so we're gonna air it up first. See how it goes here. All right, that was a good sound. Nice crisp bolt activation. I'm not hearing any leaks. So I'm really, I'm pretty happy with these built-in slide checks. You're not struggling. It's got a nice big beefy, grip on it too, unlike the MCS one where it's tough to the inline MCS one here. I think I got it somewhere. Yeah. This one here, you can do it, but you got to twist as you push it forward or pull backwards, and you got to keep it heavily lubricated as well, which is probably not a bad idea for either one of these, but on this one, it does seem to operate so much smoother. So that's good anyways. Yep, I'm not hearing any leaks, so I'll take that. All right, so what I have here is, this will be the first time I'm shooting this drum mag. I have 18 of the 8.5 gram Smasher standards, I believe, in here. So we're going to give that a try with this new drum mag here. Thank you, Scott, for the drum mag. I am so appreciative that you were able to make these again. The Scott Allen. Whoa! Except for that probably wasn't very good of me. Okay. Apparently I got to learn how to use this thing first. Let's see. Yeah, as I had like half the mag just loaded in there. I guess I got to get used to this thing. All right, and I lost one as well. Learning curve. Apparently there's a learning curve. All right. Let's try this again and see if I can. It's under a lot of spring pressure, so you don't want to bump this mag detet when you're putting it in there. Not when you have 18 rounds in there. So that's all right. Like I said, lessons learned, learning curve. First time I'm using this. I probably shouldn't even have put it to full capacity, but I did. So there's 18 in here, or will be in 1 second. 18 in here, and then there's one lightweight plastic. I think it's like a Burna Kinetic or something. There's one lightweight plastic. You're supposed to make sure that you don't wait. You don't shoot. You got to pay attention to your shot count. If you put 18 in here, you got to count them out and stop after 18 because you don't want to shoot that lightweight. It's there as a safety in case you do shoot it, but you don't want to let the follower go up into your bolt. So you have to be careful. At least that's what the instructions said. So, all right, let's try this again. I'm gonna just see if I can load her. Let's see. Oh, maybe I was putting it in the wrong way. Dummy me. I think I was. That's probably why it dumped out everywhere. I'm all mixed up because of the first time using a drum mag. I'm looking at it and I'm like, you know what? I think I put it in backwards. I was trying to go in this way. So I'm looking at the stock magazines and yeah, that's what I was doing. So the ammo should be facing you. And if I'm the only dummy that didn't know that, then there you go. Much better. Much better. All right. 1,000 PSI, HPA. Let's see how many shots we can get out of these 18. And I'll be yelling out some feet per second. We'll just yell that out and we'll see how we go from there. All right, 1,000 PSI. Again, this is the this little stiffer bolt spring. So, all right, here we go. Shot 1. Woo! 415.4 feet per second. And my ears are ringing. Holy cow. All right. I gotta get some ear protection on. Holy cow, that was a freaking ringer. Yeah, my ears weren't ringing when I was shooting the CO2. And this is what, with the longer barrel. I don't know. But holy cow, there, that was loud. All right, this should help. All right, so that was shot 1. I need to pay attention to my shot count. Shot 1. And these again are 8.5 gram. Here we go with shot 2. 416.9. Shot 3. 415.4. Shot 4. 420.9. Shot 5. 422.5. Shot 6. 419.3. Shot 7. 422.4. 422.2, I mean. Shot 8. 418.8. Shot 9. 395.9. Shot 10. 372.8. That was shot 10 out of 18. At least I believe it was, unless my count's off. I want to be careful that I pay attention to that, so I may actually stop and do 5 more rounds and just play it safe. I don't want that follower going in anywhere. Besides, I don't think I'm going to have enough gas anyways to finish. It looks like I have... Yeah, it's just dipping under 1,000 now, so... yeah, this is a small tank. It's only a 7... Or no, I'm sorry, a 9 CI tank. So, and I could... Feet per second are already starting to drop off, so... I think I'm going to stop there. I think I got some good numbers for that. And I'm happy with it. I think we're going to degas. The slide check's working great. The bolt seems to be working really good. Again, I got the stiffer bolt spring, slightly stiffer. No auto fire with this setup anyways. Also, no magazine drop. I didn't drop any magazines, even the extended mag I had. Certainly, I wouldn't expect this one to drop. So again, I'm still running deleted that bolt tip O-ring on the tip of the X-68 bolt. It's still deleted, so I'm still running it without it. I haven't seen any negative impact of doing that either. I don't believe I've lost any power or anything like that. So yeah, we'll run these numbers and we'll go from there. So that's me trying to do 12 gram, but only getting 1 of the 2 punctured. So that test was a bust. I'll have to repeat that another day maybe, or maybe I just won't. I don't know. I want to check this out on 90 gram too. I don't think I ever did run my X68 on 90 grams. So maybe I'll order a 90 gram and see what that does with this new ASA from Home Defense 24. But yeah, we'll run the numbers and hey, get some stats. Anyways, thanks for watching. Appreciate you watching, taking the time out of your day to see what craziness I'm up to. Anyways, peace out.